This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, will lead a question and answer session about reviving the Arab world and its future during next week's World Government Summit. The summit will host 150 speakers across 114 sessions and more than 4,000 regional and global personalities set to attend. In a series of tweets inviting people across the Middle East to contribute questions, ideas and insights on the future of the Arab region, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed revealed that he will share his personal experience in leadership, governance and management. The questions from the public will be addressed as part of his keynote address that will be delivered on the opening day of the World Government Summit, which begins on the 12th of February. The Abu Dhabi Crown Prince and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, has said that the UAE government has placed food security at the top of the list of priorities. During a meeting with members of Abu Dhabi Food Security Alliance, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed was quoted as saying that the realization of food security is a joint responsibility, starting with the individual and the family and their consumption patterns of resources. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi called on the Food Security Centre Abu Dhabi and the Abu Dhabi Food Security Alliance and other stakeholders to devise proper plans and programs for training capacity building. The organizations have been tasked with creating a broad base of national professionals who have skills, abilities and qualitative excellence to effect change and make a difference. Abu Dhabi Crown Prince has also called for efforts to increase the country's abilities in the agricultural production sector through constructive, vital partnerships between national establishments. The establishments are expected to launch local and foreign investment projects, encourage scientific research, which should allow the adoption of international best practices for sustainable food security. Doctors in the UAE have expressed concern over the lack of medical knowledge in the UAE when it comes to treating common issues such as cold and everyday food choices. A survey conducted by a public health and nutrition graduate from Zayed University found that around 48% of the peers had a reasonable level of knowledge based on an understanding of food labels, despite the majority studying public health and nutrition. Among those with inadequate understanding showed a correlation with the literacy levels within their family, with 91% had a father who had a lower education level than the student and 71.4% had a mother who had a lower education level. The students with potentially adequate levels of knowledge were mostly those who had experienced conditions such as diabetes in their family, suggesting a greater level of education from real-life experience. According to health doctors quoted in local reports, poor health literacy affects people's ability to make healthy choices, meaning easily treatable conditions are often ignored, while they also seek advice from family members, peers and even social media over medical professionals. Doctors in the UAE have said that health literacy should also be included in school curriculums, considering the high number of obesity and related health issues among the young population. Details of the 7th annual Pink Caravan Ride in March this year were unveiled in Sharjah today, featuring 7 fixed medical clinics across 7 Emirates for the first time, while also offering free screening and medical checkups for breast cancer during the period. While announcing the details of Pink Caravan Ride this year, members of the Pink Caravan Steering Committee revealed that the 10-day horse ride will begin in Sharjah on the 7th of March and will include doctors, nurses, medical professionals, volunteers and community members from all nationalities. The social healthcare initiative, which was launched in 2011, is being held under the theme 7 Years for 7 Emirates this year, and while claiming their campaign was successful in raising awareness on the importance of early detection and dispelling myths about breast cancer in both men and women, organisers also revealed that over the past 6 years, the Pink Caravan horse ride completed a journey of 1,440 kilometres across various Emirates. Apart from screening 41,391 patients, including 8,526 men in their national breast cancer programme, organisers revealed that their teams offered medical advice and also organised workshops at 87 schools and 410 medical clinics. while urging more medical professionals to join the campaign, including doctors practicing general medicine, family medicine and radiology, plus X-ray technicians and nurses. Organisers stated that the campaign comes at a time when a culture of volunteering in the UAE is being promoted, especially with the new initiative, the Year of Giving 2017 in the UAE.
This year, we actually have the engagement when it comes to our medical team. We also have engagements in our events committees. So we have custom designed events to cater to everyone's requirements and needs based on the previous requests of the years in the past. However, with the medical team this year, we are striving to have a permanent medical clinic during the 10 days in every emirate. We started off last year with one in Sharjah. Based on the demand and success rate of that clinic, we are going to have them placed now in the 7 emirates across the UAE for the next 10 days, for the duration of the 10 days of the ride. And I think with the Pink Caravan, it's been 6 years of success. Success rates is based on the number of people and turnouts that we get at the medical clinics. And I think it's very important for us to see these data. And today, when they say, knowledge is power, we do have the knowledge because we do have the database.
Mainly, we are concentrating in the Northern Emirates. There's a collaboration since long time between us, since they actually launched and established 2011. The aim of this collaborations is to achieve our national agendas of 2021 to reduce the percentage of death from cancer in general, and we are concentrating in the main cancers, which is breast cancer, colon cancer and cervical cancer as well among women.
A senior Dubai police officer has urged insurance companies to encourage good drivers by offering them discounts or special deals when they renew or apply for auto insurance. Major General Mohammed Saif al-Zafin, the Dubai Police Assistant Commander-in-Chief for Operations, was quoted in a local report as stating that insurance companies simply look for profit instead of motivating drivers to drive safely. He pointed out that insurance companies must partner with police, given that all vehicles in the UAE are mandated to have insurance cover, adding that many drivers emerge winners in the white points system established by Dubai Police, but are not rewarded when it comes to insurance. Major General Az-Zafin stated that insurance companies in the UAE are idle in society. They don't play a role in helping police reduce accidents, as they don't motivate good drivers when they renew or apply for car insurance. They need to play a strong role in motivating the drivers who don't commit accidents or traffic violations. The Traffic Police's latest figures have revealed that in 2016, the capital recorded 174 quad bike and three-wheeler bike accidents that left 19 people dead and 155 people with injuries. Statistics issued recently by the General Directorate of Traffic and the Ministry of Interior also showed that out of the 174 accidents, 101 were caused by sudden collisions, 56 due to mechanical disruptions, and 16 were run over by other vehicles. The most commonly flouted rule involved not wearing a helmet. Statistics also revealed that 106 quad bikers were slapped with a 200 dirham fine, in addition to being given 4 black points. According to local daily, Brigadier Ghaith Azabi, the Director General of Traffic at the Ministry of Interior, urged parents not to buy quad bikes for their children unless they have a valid driver's license. The Ministry of Interior warned bikers to adhere to the traffic safety rules through not overtaking vehicles and not to drive recklessly in residential streets or on the main roads. And finally, in the bulletin, after what has been described as a successful first edition, the Pakistan Super League is back for the second run in the UAE, with a total of 5 teams battling it out for the new trophy. At a press conference, the chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board and 5 captains of the franchise teams unveiled the new Spirit Trophy, designed by Swarovski for the second season. Cricketing action will kick off in Dubai on Thursday evening with a contest between the defending champions Islamabad United taking on Peshawar Zalmi, who will be under the command of Darren Sammy. The tournament also welcomes the explosive batsman from New Zealand, Brendan McCullum, who will lead the Lahore Qalandars side, a side that will also seek to recover from a forgettable season last year where they ended at the bottom of the table. The number of matches has also been increased from 16 to 24 in the second season, with Dubai playing host to 13 of them, including a playoff in March. Speaking at the press conference, the chairman of PCB stated that they are confident that the final will be held in Lahore, Pakistan, as they seek to revive international cricket in the country. Meanwhile, the owners and team officials are confident about the success of the second season, and financially the teams are expecting to break even in the third edition of the tournament as it increases its popularity.
So the Gaddafi Stadium is, when it's packed, jam-packed, it's about 27,000. He was telling me that expect at least 3 times that number of people in Lahore. So there is enormous excitement, there's anticipation, there's passion, everything is building up, and I'm sure the tournament will be exciting. And so once we get to the final, by that time, we expect a huge and massive response from Pakistan and from Pakistanis and from cricket lovers. Because as I explained, and as I've always said, the PSL is going to be a stepping stone for 2 things. Number 1, it will bring cricket back to Pakistan. And I will explain this tomorrow in greater detail. And the second thing is it will bring in new talent and new youngsters and bring in private sector with its money, its resources and its passions to generate a new spirit of revival of cricket in Pakistan.
Well, there are a few players. I mean, we have brought 2 youngsters in our team again. One is Hassan Khan and the other guy is Noor Ali. It depends. One has to play only in place as an emerging player, you know. But these are the very promising players which I can see in future will be in the national side.
Karachi being the most expensive team and the biggest team of the PSL, I think the first year was not that good commercially. Second year is going to be okay. I think we'll start breaking even third year. But you know, like IPL did for what the Indian government did for the IPL, they had tax-freed them for almost 5 years now. I think Pakistan government should do the same. They tax us something like 15% local taxes, which is on top of the price we pay. We have to pay 15% local taxes. So I think, you know, we should have PCB push the government of Pakistan to have us tax-free for 5 years so we can get up on our feet and then we can move forward.